let's go now. You better give me the. Yeah, man. Yeah, boy. Everybody wants you, let's go.
Let them pass on.
Yeah, man. How you looking for a friend? Malava. Style with your body like that, yeah, boy. Move up style, me, I like your style.
General.
With the coalition of Oil Watch Nigeria Workers' Rights Alliance and concerned citizens stand united today to confront a grave injustice and that threatened the soul of our nation and undermine the credibility of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. We're here to demand the immediate arrest and prosecution of Mr. Bayo Ojulari, Group Executive Officer of the Nigeria National Petroleum Corporation Limited, who has been directly implicated in a massive corruption scandal. His actions have plugged Nigeria into a crisis of trust and economic sabotage, and we will not stand idle while one individual tarnish our collective future. The evidence against Ojulari is damning, and the EFCC must act swiftly to bring him to justice. Bayo Ojulari's implication in $21 million scandal. The recent detention of Abdullahi Basha by the Economic and Financial Commission, EFCC, for 3 days has exposed a staggering corruption scandal at the heart of NNPCL. Ask, a close associate of Ojulari, confessed to the EFCC that the $21 million found in his account, equivalent to approximately 34.65 billion naira at the current exchange rate of 1,650 naira to a dollar, belongs to Bayo Ojulari. Let us be clear, this is not a trivial sum. 34,650 million naira is an absolute amount of money, enough to fund critical infrastructures, healthcare, or education for millions of Nigeria. Yet, this fortune was allegedly stashed in an account that previously held a mere $5,000, which is equivalent of 8.25 million. This revelation alone demands the immediate arrest and prosecution of Bayo Ojulari to uncover the full extent of his illicit dealing and ensure justice for Nigeria people. Ojulari's actions are inflicting an irreparable harm on President Tinubu's reputation. His leadership at NNPCL has fostered a culture of corruption, eroding public confidence in the government's commitment to transparency. Allowing him to remain free sends a dangerous signal, and corruption is tolerated at the highest level. Credible reports suggest Ojulari has actively interfered with EFCC investigation to shield his allies, delaying justice and allowing corrupt practices to flourish. Such actions are an affront to the rule of law and demand his immediate arrest. Our demand: we call on the EFCC to immediately arrest and prosecute Bayo for his alleged role in the 34.65 billion naira scandal and other corrupt practices. The evidence provided by Huck's confession is sufficient to warrant his detention and thorough investigation into the financial dealing, including the source of the $21 million and his involvement in NNPC questionable contracts. We also demand that President Tinubu sack Ojulari from his position as NNPC Chairman, Group Executive Officer, to demonstrate zero tolerance for corruption and restore public confidence in his administration. The magnitude of his scandal, 34.65 billion naira stolen from the Nigerian people, cannot be overstated. This is money that could have built hospitals, schools, and roads, or ensure fair wages and safety for oil workers. Yet, it was allegedly funneled into private hands under Ojulari's watch. Justice must be swift, transparent, and uncompromising. We will not tolerate corruption on the scale. We will march until Bayo Ojulari is arrested, prosecuted, and removed from office. Mr. President, your administration promised renewed hope for Nigeria. Allowing Bayo Ojulari to evade justice undermines the promise and risk further economic sabotage and public unrest. We urge you to act decisively by supporting the EFCC's effort to arrest and prosecute Ojulari and by removing him from NNPC immediately. Your legacy depends on your commitment to rooting out corruption, starting with this case. The fight for a corrupt-free Nigeria, where oil wealth benefits all oil workers. Rights are protected. It's a collective responsibility. We call on all Nigerians, youth, women, oil workers, and patriots to join Oil Watch Nigeria and Workers' Rights Alliance in this protest and demand justice. Together, we can hold our leaders accountable and build a nation where integrity and fairness prevail.